You're listening to We're Big Kids Now, a podcast journey through stories, interviews, life lessons, comedic relief, and most likely some not so wanted advice. My name's Joe Alexander, and I'm here to hopefully inspire, motivate, and above all, just have a good time with y'all. So sit back and let's get started. All right, and welcome back to Chapter 6 of We're Big Kids Now. So today I have a guest. It is a friend of mine I met, oh my God, like, how many years are we going to go back now?
Oh my gosh, I want to say
This is probably like,
it's more than 6 for sure.
should we say maybe, well, when was
Oh,
that? That was like 2010 maybe?
yeah, so almost.
Let's think, okay, let's just go with 10 years. We're going to go with 10 years ago. I met
Wow.
this individual through one of my exes, and I think we first met when you had come over to the house, and
hmm
and we'll go into that story. But you had come over, and I'm like, oh my God, look at this fabulous girl. So I think no better introduction as to say, this is my good friend Soy. Welcome, Soy.
Well, hi, thanks for having me.
No, I'm excited to have you. Um, it was funny because I think when we met, you had come over to the house, and I think we even jumped into a photo shoot the first day.
I think we had many craziness, but all good memories.
good
All good
good
memories.
memories. Yeah, because I think the first time we had seen each other was with Ty there. It was
hmm
you, Thailand, and then Ricky had just said, yeah, our friends are coming over, we're gonna have drinks. And then I would think it was that night that when you guys saw that we had like the studio stuff for like the photography, you were like, wait, what is this? And then we had wigs and we brought out the
Yep,
cameras.
yeah. So that video is circulating somewhere. It's in someone's laptop.
I was gonna say, I think I have photos for sure. I don't know about videos, but photos there were.
hmm
But that was such a funny time. And then I think ever since then, we always kept in contact randomly.
Yeah.
We had each other on Instagram,
hmm
and you guys even came over. Yeah, you even with my partner right now, you guys came over to my house. You guys checked out the
Yes.
place. We
Yes.
we hung out up here in Hollandale.
Yeah, good times. Such
Good
good
times.
times.
Good times overall.
Mhm.
But I guess I'm very excited to have you on today because one, let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to where now all of a sudden you are a mom.
I
Congrats.
am a mom.
How
Yes.
how old is the little man now?
His name is Ethan and he is 6.
6 years old.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So okay,
Pretty much a man. I'm a
he is.
little
That's why I
man.
said a little man. He is a little man. I have seen videos and photos of him, and he is a character. Like he looks like a fireball.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And he has so much to say. The other day I was like, Ethan, your shoes untied. He's like, Mommy, that's a choice. And I was like,
Just like his
huh?
mom. Just
I
like
was
his
like,
mom.
what? No, but you gotta tie your shoe. He's like, it's a choice.
I can't. So you basically he's 6 years old now. What would
hmm
you say is the biggest eye opener now that you're a mom? Like, do you see something different, like the way you were raised, and you're like, oh my God, wow.
I definitely try to do things different. But I am raising a young man, so I have to be tough on him. But like, growing up, I don't know if this happened to you, but I'm Jamaican. Our parents did not play. Like
Well, the
you
Cuban.
get whipped.
I was gonna say in the Cuban lifestyle too.
Yeah, you get whipped. So like I try not to. I try to be more vocal and like, but I think more is just trying to not do like the generational trauma, like trying to do it a different way with him instead of the way our parents did it, just to kind of see if it goes different because they beat me, their parents beat them, so I'm
You're like, we're not gonna go down that route again.
yeah, like I'm really trying not to do that, but that's the only thing I noticed, that like you have to just try to go about things differently. just to kind of get a different outcome. But he's a good kid.
I was
He's a
gonna
good
say,
kid.
so he's really good then, and he's like a mama's
Yeah,
boy. Is he like attached to you, like to a hip?
super attached, super mama's boy. He's super smart. He's like on honor roll. He's a great kid. Like he's a little model.
I love it. What's sixth grade?
Yeah.
Sixth grade is first or second grade?
First grade, first
I
grade.
mean, not
Hmm.
sixth grade. It's 6 years old. So first grade. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I love it. So wait, so have you done like like did you do field trips with the kids yet or no, like that in the schools?
No, we're doing virtual right now
Oh,
with
COVID
everything
hit. All
with
right, so
COVID. Yeah.
COVID going on. How's that? Is that even tougher?
Not really because I've been working from home, so he does virtual school. So every morning
Okay.
we start at like 7 a.m. and I cook 3 meals a day, do two snacks, like it's full hands on. Like I'm a housewife, but I'm not even a wife.
Were you a good student?
I was like a B student.
You're like, let's not push for an A. I was a B student. So
Yeah, I was a B student. I wasn't like A, but I still
so
got
being a
decent
B
grades.
student, is it tougher now to start teaching him again and start going through all these lesson plans that they're giving you guys?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Like giving these lessons plans that the schools are giving you guys, like what are they telling you to do? Like are they giving you like just is it like projects? Like what are they telling you to do from
No,
home?
they kind of have their own set schedule and they go through their subjects every day. So I'm just basically I'm home with him, but he's on his iPad and he's just kind of doing his thing, but I'll listen out to what the teacher's saying. They have their own thing that they do every day, so they kind of keep in a motion of things. But
Got it.
yeah, but the teacher, I bless her, like she has to deal with these kids online and the kids in the classroom, so she's doing like double the work. So
My mom's a teacher and she's like, she goes, these kids will not focus from home. And I'm like, I go, I know.
what grade is she
She
teaching?
teaches second grade.
Oh.
So she's like, oh my gosh.
Mm.
She goes, these kids are just everywhere. I'm like, I go, I know, I can only imagine. But it's like, it hands down to all those teachers out there. You guys are power to you and to all the moms and dads that are taking care of their kids right now and doing all the teaching, even more.
Respect.
Like,
I
respect.
respect them so much more. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm like, you know what? Maybe it was given why I'm not gonna have children, but you know what? Hands down to all of you guys, and hands down to you doing it on your own. It's like that is amazing. So wait, okay, so let's rewind. So what did you do? Because I remember you were doing all of the promotional stuff, like you were doing events, things like that. How was that? Like, tell me a little bit about that.
So I was doing a lot of field marketing. So I worked for different brands like Bacardi, Hennessy, Ciroc, and I've managed different events as well. So I was very like hands-on with like field marketing, doing events and things. And then I got into the e-cig industry,
Okay.
the tobacco industry. So I worked with them for about 3 years. So I was out in your 7-Elevens, I was out in your mom and pop stores. I was doing everything, pushing product into stores of
So
the.
you were in charge of really selling that stuff, or was it just really like the face for it?
No, selling it into the
Like
stores.
you had to get it
So
in.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then new products, when they would introduce new products, like it was a whole thing. So I handled like all of like Fort Lauderdale all the way to Homestead, and then
Wow.
yeah. So I mean, it was fun. It was fun until they switched my territories and had me in some not so nice area.
No, of course. That's it. You were
So
you were the traveling woman until they said, okay, now let's go into these waters. And you're like, nope.
I was like, you know what? I just don't think like this is gonna work out. So, and like having me go to like the Keys, and it just wasn't for me in the end. And then I kind of made a decision. I worked for them for about 3 years, so I made a decision to kind of just like let go because it wasn't like they could just switch me out or put
Yeah.
me in the office. It was like this is your territory, and we have one assigned person, and if you can't do it, then
And
I
either
don't
way,
know.
I wouldn't see you doing like an office job. I'm like, I'm not an office job person. Like I hate that. Like you
Right?
like we need to be out. We need to be dealing with people. We need to see them. We need to be like interacting.
Yeah,
Like,
I enjoy that.
yeah, no, no, no.
So I kind of just made like the executive decision to just like part ways, and then boom, boom, boom. That's when like COVID came.
God.
It was
So
like literally within the same week. Like that Monday, I had told my boss, I'm like, hey, I'm not thinking about like, I don't think this is gonna work for me. So I like turned in all my stuff, and then like Friday, the school was like, yeah, so kids are gonna start working from school. I was like, wait, what? Okay,
you're like, put the brakes on now.
yeah. So I've been homeschooled with him since March, and then during that time, I guess everybody was stuck in their house doing pretty much nothing because we were on lockdown. And I decided to like jump into my passion project, which is my candles, soy rosas.
I love it.
So yeah, so I've been wanting to start my own business for quite some time, and I just decided like what better time than now before I go back out there and work for somebody else. I would rather work for myself.
So before we get into the candles, did you ever do anything like that before prior? Like, did you ever like start any of that side business before, or even started to, or was now this the time that you just said,
No,
let's go full action?
I always thought about doing it because of like my prior work history and like things that I've done and the
Yep.
events I've worked. So I pretty much knew how to do it, like how to promote, how
Of
to
course. Yeah.
market, what to say, what to not say, how to read your audience and stuff. So that's when I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna start with this. I actually started off doing rose water. That's where soy rosas came um into
So
play.
you started with
So
the
I,
rose water first before the candles?
yeah, so I started doing the rose water because I used to make a bunch of. I'm like a DIY queen, so like I would, like I. If you see my house, you'd be like, "You made that?
I was
You
gonna
made
say, I
this?"
bet you there's little projects all around.
Everywhere, classy though, classy though. And so I started doing the rose water first, and everybody loved it. They loved how their skin felt, how it looked, and then I was like, man, I really want to make candles. Like I love candles, so like I ventured off into that, and I continued with the same name, Soy Rosas. But the first collection of candles that I made was called the Rose Collection. So it's kind of like the evolution of a rose and how it blooms. So all of the candles actually are affirmation candles. So it's made for like self empowerment, positive thinking, and each because soy in Spanish means I am. So all of them are I am thriving. I am evolving. I am,
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. So
great.
where did soy rosas come from? Obviously, we know you're a soy, but soy rosas
Yeah,
was
the rose water. It
got it.
started off with the rose water.
Okay.
So I am rose. So then to kind of transition over to the candles, I kept the same name and the same theme going. And I was like, wow, I am, and I say affirmations every day. I teach my kid to say affirmations every day just so that he can be like a positive thinker and with his everyday life. So yeah, it kind of just like intertwined everything.
I love it.
And yeah, it's really cute. So now I've been like kind of blending everything with like the holidays and seasons and things that are happening. So right now I have these two candles that I'm doing for the holiday called the Jingle Collection. So it's called one of them is called I Am Merry and I Am Joyful. So they're all like different things that you would tell yourself every day. I am blessed. I am grateful. I'm thriving. I am evolving. So each candle will have some form of affirmation connected to it.
Yeah, I love the way you tied that in because the first three,
Hmm.
I guess the first three that I got, that was the main collection, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
those
love that
three,
one.
love, 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 love. When I brought it home, already obsessed with it, and obviously the whole sprinkle one. Oh my god,
Yes, I've recently revamped that because it's called I Am
that was
Reborn.
a reborn.
So
Okay,
like
yeah.
it's been reborn a couple times. So I finally narrowed it down to like what I want it to look like and everything. And I'll actually send you one.
But
With
I kept telling everyone like, oh my god, no, there's real sprinkles in here. Like there's like it's legit. Like they're like, I know, but is it gonna like just burn up? I'm like, I go, no, like you light it up. Like this is like legit a little almost like a little cupcake in a jar. Like I love
Yes,
it because I
yes,
love sweets. So that whole
yes.
smell of like almost like if it was like if you were baking at home, an
Mhm.
obsession.
Mm.
The
Oh, yeah.
so I always have the rose water in the fridge, and because you told me to
Yeah.
put it in the fridge, so I always left it in the fridge every time we use it.
Hmm.
And randomly when people would come over, I'm like, close your eyes, and I'll spray them.
Yes,
They're like,
yes.
oh my
I
god,
did the same thing.
They're like, what is that? I'm like, I go, but isn't it refreshing though? And they're like, it is, but what is it? I'm like, I will give you the handle on where you can go find them now.
I used to do that with my son. I'm like, do you need a spritz? Do you need a spritz? Come on in, mom. You need a spritz? Like,
I love it. I love it. And that's why I'm like obsessed with now the new ones that you're going to do with the Christmas one. I'm like, I go, oh my God, tell me that one smells like a Christmas tree. If one of them smells like a Christmas tree, that's it. You got some sales.
I am not even gonna play like favorites, but the the I Am Mary is one of my favorites. I wanted it to smell like not like Pine Sol, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted it.
I know the sense. I know the sense.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like even
Because
though
some of them are overpowering.
yeah. So to me, this one smells like such luxe, like pine, you know, like it's not too much.
I
It's
love
just like the
it.
perfect amount. And like the day that I made like my first batch, like in the night when I was in my bed, I could like smell it in my room. And it's not even burning. It's just like sitting in the house. And I was like, oh my God, like I love this. People are gonna love that. If you don't love this, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong.
Because
Like
I'm telling you, throughout the year, I'll randomly bring out like the Christmas candles and I'll light them because I love that scent. It's so like
mhm.
warming, like you just feel like so cozy. You just want to listen to Christmas music. I'll listen to Christmas
It
music all year
literally
round.
needs to be Christmas every day.
You see, that's why we know each other. That's it. I swear to you, I always say the same thing. My niece and nephew will be like, "You can't listen to Christmas music now." I'm like, "Christmas is all year round. You cannot stop it."
The way 2020 is going, like
I know. My partner loves obviously the I Am Thriving because that one's a little bit more woodsier, right?
it's woodsier. And guess what? If he loves it, I am making a jumbo version of it for like the holidays, like as a gift. Like, you know, like the perfect gift to give somebody, boom, a huge candle.
Okay, so
There you
let's do this. Let's go down the line. So let's talk about I Am Rose. I Am Rose is what kind of scent?
Rose. It
Rosy,
says, there it
floral.
is. It is like, it is. I'd like to think of all my candles like as the most luxury as you can get. Like I take my time and I'm very like detailed with the scent that I want to smell, and you know I love all of them.
And not
So
because it's you. I'm going to tell everybody that's listening, it is true. When you smell these, they are they actually fill up the room. Like it's not those that you light up
mhm.
and then you don't smell it anymore. Even not even lighting them up, we have them on our coffee tables and you could still get the scent.
Yes,
Like
yes.
I love it. And that's why I'm saying when you start coming out with diffusers, count me in. I love
Oh,
diffusers.
well, get ready for next year.
All right. So I Am Rose is rosy, floral, kind of like very, we're not going to say vieja. It's very clean.
it it's like a premium rose
Perfect.
like
Let's leave it.
scent.
Let's leave it there. Premium rose. Now we're going to
Yes.
go into I Am Evolving.
I am evolving. To me, I am evolving is for it's because I
I,
made this
I
one
have
like
I
for
have
my
something in my head on where I relate it to. You tell me where your idea came from.
with the scent.
Yeah, like where's that scent? Like how would you
Okay.
describe that scent on I Am Evolving?
That scent is it's like a wood sage, but I made that one specifically for people who are not very fond of the strong scents.
Yep.
So that one is it still smells really amazing, but it's a lighter version.
So I always tell everybody, I'm like, oh my God, this is so spa-like. This is so like clean. Like this
Mhm.
one, I love that one because I have that one in my bathroom. That one
Mhm.
is a
Mhm.
great clean smell. I'm like, you know what? I don't know if you've ever been to the Margaritaville up here in Hollywood, but there's a scent that they've got. I'm addicted to that. It like gives you that like I don't know, like you just want to get a massage.
Is it similar in
It-
scent?
Close. It's close to that smell. Like because I love a lot of those beachy smells. Like I love anything that
Mhm.
has like coconut in it. I don't like eating coconut, but I love the coconut scent. So
Oh,
I like
I
spraying
got
almost like
something for you then.
I like spraying almost like because I go to a lady that makes oils for me in
Mhm.
Hollywood at the farmers market in the Yellow Green
Mhm.
Market. I love her. I'm gonna put in her little tag in Blush and Wood. She's really great too. But
Okay.
she does oils and her oils will last all day long as well. So it's like she makes some specifically for me that are like it's like spraying suntan lotion and
Mm-hmm.
it stays on you all day, that everyone always compliments it. So like your scent of the I'm Revolving, I'm always like, yeah, that one is like a very spa like. It's clean, it has that sagey smell, but not overpowering. But it's great. I love that one too.
It's super light. I made that one with my mom in mind because they don't really like scents.
Yep.
They're so weird. I'm like, what? They don't like scents. So, and then the I Am Thriving, to me, that was like what I would like if somebody's buying a gift and they're not really sure, and maybe it's for a male, I'll be like, oh, this one is for sure, like for the
That one's great for
guys.
men. Yeah, that one has that
Yeah.
that man scent. Like it's a masculine one. I love that one.
And it to me, I love that one. I put it in my bathroom, like to take a shower, and like I'll leave it on for like 10 minutes before I jump in the shower, and the steam and everything just like, oof. Mm.
You're like, I could smell that man already. It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love them all. So I really worked hard on that one because that one was the first release. So like I was coming out and I've never done anything like this before.
no, it's
So
a
I was
great
like,
line. That first three to start off with, because even when I brought it to work, all the ladies love it. Like they loved that
yeah, they
smell.
loved it. Yeah, yeah.
So then we did Christmas collection now. So those two, we did a red and a green one. The red one's I Am Joyful. That one is what?
Mhm.
That's very berry like, or
The I Am Joyful it's like a peppermint, like
okay,
not like toothpaste, like like a
like cinnamon.
beautiful. No, it's like a peppermint, like a candy cane,
Okay,
and it has a hint of vanilla, super soft, and it's really nice,
okay.
really nice, like a
And
like a
then
twisted peppermint.
when we go into Mary, Mary's the pine, the tree, the Christmas.
That's the pine. It has like a little musky note to it. Very, it's like a luxury Christmas tree.
I
That's
love
what
it.
it smells like.
I love it. And I'm gonna tell you, your posts, they make you want to buy the candles. Like everything, the way you post them, I'm like, oh, this girl knows what she's doing. I love the way it looks. She strategically just threw it on the table, and yeah, it looks like a mess, but oh my god, no, it looks like you want it. You want it right there. Sprinkles
Yes.
thrown around. It's like
And I also did a fall collection. So the fall collection was I had three because I try to come out with three every collection, if not two. But
it
this
was
one for
thankful was
fall,
one of them.
yes, I am thankful, I am blessed, and I am grateful.
Love it. Okay, so then those had all like a very like autumn feel.
Autumn feel, yes, absolutely autumn feel. And I just feel like people were excited about it, but like just like everybody just wants to get through Thanksgiving and just go straight to Christmas.
I know it is. It's
Like
true.
I'm learning to read my customers with every collection and what they love. And yeah, I got great feedback with the autumn collection. Everybody loved it. But when I came out with the jingle collection, everybody was like, "Oh, I need this. I need both." And you were even like, "I want four."
I'm like, I'll take four. I already know. Those are gifts. I love it. The so wait, with the fall ones, any pumpkin spice? Because you know there's people who love pumpkin spice.
I did a vanilla pumpkin.
Of course you did. You had to. Everyone dies for that stuff. At my store, I'm telling you, everyone used to always come when I was managing at Williams Sonoma. Everybody came for pumpkin spice. The
Oh,
following
God.
that pumpkin spice has is ridiculous.
It's a trend. Like
It's crazy. I wonder if there's an
they're like,
Instagram
"Wait,
page.
it's October 1st? Okay, it's pumpkin spice season."
So,
Like
so you have the candles. We have a mister. Have you thought about soaps?
I actually have soaps.
You do have soaps?
I do. So I've been just testing them for a while because I'm trying to figure out like which base that I want to use, and I've decided I'm going to do shea butter.
Wait, okay. So let's back it up. So our soy candles are made out of soy,
It's only appropriate.
obviously. So we know. Tell I guess the listeners why we do it out of soy. What's the purpose? What's the reason why?
So soy is not just because it's soy rosas,
Of course.
but soy actually burns a lot cleaner than the other waxes that we are so used to, like in our other, I would guess, with department stores.
Isn't it? Isn't
So,
it also because it doesn't burn like the black or something like that? Like it
um,
doesn't. It doesn't burn. I guess either it doesn't even. I think it doesn't burn black, or for some reason I thought that's what it was. Soy also.
um, I'm not positive on that, but I know for sure it's that it burns a lot cleaner
Yeah.
and than it would if it was paraffin. But beeswax is also great as well. I just can't use beeswax because I'm soy, Rosas.
Of
So
course.
it just wouldn't make sense.
No.
But yeah, I've been trying to tell people that because I have friends and like I was somebody like that too. I'd be like going to Bath and Body Works and buying candles, and when I did my research, I was just like, wow, this is the cleaner way to go.
Well, I think the biggest thing is we got to think about it. Like, I think we have so many startup businesses. I'd rather support somebody that I know rather than all these larger businesses that we know they're going to sell. It's automatically going to sell. You have people that are
Yeah,
going to come in and buy these. But if I know somebody that is starting something and somebody that is doing something, I want to check it out. I want to test it out. I will support it, obviously, if I love it and you got a winner out of it already. So it's things like that that I think we all need to try and not just stick to, yeah, let's go to Bath and Body Works or let's go to these other stores. It's common sense. They're
hmm
going to be there, but you know what? Try something different and make it more personal rather than get the
absolutely.
everyday one that everybody keeps buying.
And I'm a perfectionist, so I put my heart into like everything, even the way I package it. So
No, I know. I
I
was gonna say
really
the way you
appreciate like
present it,
all the
everything,
support.
it's perfect. And you have your little handwritten note inside to thank them. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. The
Yeah, it's
so we
growing.
so we said we were gonna you were branching out into possibly doing soaps, or you started to do soaps.
Yeah, so everybody's favorites have been like the Rose and the I Am Thriving. So I decided like, okay, I could make soaps for the holidays, like little bar soaps for the hands, or you can use it for your body. But like if you love that scent just burning in your house, like
Yep.
you'll love it on your skin. And they're all skin safe, the scents that I use.
Okay.
Um so I've been testing them and letting them kind of sit out. My son, like, he's like, oh, I want to do this one. So he like uses I'm testing out one for the new year. So for the new year, um, I'm trying to do like more of like a cleansing collection.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about doing one that has Palo Santo in it, sage, and kind of like a refreshing coconut scent.
I think you
So
need to do the sage. I think everybody needs sage right now. I think we all need a sage at our
yeah,
homes. It's
yeah,
like
yes, yes.
I think we just need
So
a huge cleansing.
yeah, so I'm thinking about doing soaps with that one, the Palo Santo one. I already started making some sample soaps, and me and my son use them, and they kind of have like a little glitter in them. I use like biodegradable glitter to kind of give that little sheen on there. It's really fun,
I love it.
and
Have you
yeah,
so wait, okay, so you started during COVID, right? So you haven't done farmers markets, you haven't tried any of that yet.
no, and I was looking forward to that
I
so
know.
like so much like when I first started because I've always gone out and seen other companies like as vendors at different events and stuff like that. So I was really looking forward to that. But no, I've only been able to kind of partner up with one local place by me,
Okay.
and the rest has been on Instagram. But the place that I partnered up with, they were so amazing. They were like, because it was hot. Oh my god, it was so hot. They were like, you can like leave your product here, and I was like, no, like I want to stay here and like talk to people. And they were so great about it, and I got some new customers doing that as well. And they're just like, anytime you have a new collection, like bring it down. Every Saturday they do their own farmers market.
I love it.
This is at Tomorrowland in downtown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you done Etsy shops yet or no?
I have not done Etsy shop. My sister's actually helping me work on a website, and I
That's
think
a
we're
good
gonna,
one.
yeah, I think we're gonna do it through Shopify. But yeah, I
Okay.
was thinking Etsy too.
What's perfect. I think definitely now, obviously going into the holiday season, this is the time for shopping. This is the time for gifting. And all these businesses who want to go ahead and do business gifts, do it personable. Do it wear a
Yeah.
candle. Do it with the spray mist. It's
Mhm.
refreshing. It's clean. It's healthy. You're gonna love it. So
Absolutely.
let's share it with them. Obviously, your Instagram handle for your candles is at soyrosas_, right?
Yes.
So,
SOYROSAS_. And it really means so much to me because just like every small business out here is going through a tough time with COVID, like just the support alone, it definitely makes us do our little dance when we get our orders in. So
I'm telling you,
I
every little bit counts.
mhm.
What would you say your one thing that you would tell COVID right now? What would you tell COVID?
COVID, baby, dear honey, sweetheart, we're
Well,
doing too much.
well, you know what? But you know what? I gotta tell you, you actually have to thank COVID at the same time, because if it wasn't for COVID, you wouldn't have started it.
I absolutely believe that and say that like, you can make the best of it or the worst of it.
Exactly.
So I definitely try to, because if I wasn't doing this, I don't really know what I'd be doing. I'd probably just be counting the days. Like,
Probably. So you know what? At the same time, I gotta tell everybody, yes, this was bad, but this was good, because look,
yeah.
even COVID started my podcast show, so this came out
I,
too.
and it's amazing. It's amazing. You turn your passion projects into a platform, a business, and it's not work anymore. I have so much fun doing this. My son, he doesn't enjoy making candles with me, but he says he likes making the soaps with me.
I love it.
So we do that together, and it's like it's passion. So once you find like what fuels you, it's no longer work anymore, and you still get to make money off of it. So
You know what? And you see the passion. I love that you're into it. I love that you're doing great. I love that it's starting. And you know what? It's not the end. You're gonna keep going. And I wish you
Mhm.
only the best from here on out.
Thank you.
So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap it up with our final questions. And I like to ask everybody always at the end. These three
Okay.
questions, you speak frankly and you just say what's on your mind. So
All right.
we're going to say, what is one thing that makes you happy?
My son.
I love it. Ethan, of course. I wasn't even thinking that one. I'm like, oh, she better say that one.
No, he does. That's my purpose in life.
I love it. Does he like
Yeah.
motivate you?
He does, man, because I'm a single mom, and I'm like, I live for him because, I don't want to live anything less than my parents. So like I work for him. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Mhm.
Awesome. I love it. Ethan, you got a good mom. All right. So, number 2, we're going to go with, if you can give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Oh, that it really, really is going to be okay. I know that sounds so cliche, but like
It makes
you
sense.
we've all been in a sad place in our lives before, whether it's a breakup or a job or just life hitting you. And like we don't even know that like a year from now, like you're going to be okay. You're going to be happy. You're going to find new friends. You're going to find a new like job. You're going to find a new way of life, new routine. Like it's going to be okay.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
It will be okay. All right. So, our last one is, when you leave this earth, which word would best describe your life?
One word?
Just one word. Or you can throw in a couple words. But what would best describe your life?
Accepting, passionate, and I guess, I don't know, understanding. I'm very understanding of other people. Like, I don't judge anybody. Um, that's just me. I guess that's just me with other people, but me with myself. Can you repeat the question? No.
She's like,
I don't want to leave this earth. I don't want to leave this earth. I'm not done.
Well, you could say that. Unfinished. It's just unfinished.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm not done. I think there's so much I want to do, and like,
Well, you know what? I would say the same, because I feel like I'm the same way. I always feel like, could there have been more? Could we have tried this? Could we have done that? Like, there's so many opportunities, but you know what? You could see it in the way you operate and the way you do things, that you're always pushing for the next level. That's the biggest part. That's what I think everyone needs to live with. Like, do that in your life, in the work,
yeah.
in a family, and your everyday thinking.
I agree.
You're positive. You have that ray around you, so I love it. I love that you can spread the kindness. Like I tell everybody here, just go with kind. And
Yeah.
I want to tell
It's
you,
free. It's free.
it is free. I appreciate you. I thank you for coming on. I love you. Is there anything
I
else you want to leave us
appreciate
off
you.
with?
I appreciate you, and I appreciate everyone for listening. And I hope to fill your home with joy and love with my candles.
Please do. You guys have her Instagram page. We'll post it as well. But again, it's at Soy Rosas with an S at the end _ Follow her, like her, buy her stuff, and support her. This is stuff that we want to do with everybody that's doing their own businesses, their startup businesses. You guys can help people. And this is what I want everyone to do. Let's get together. Let's make a difference. And let's go with kind. I thank everyone for listening today. Even though we haven't physically met, we have virtually met, at least through the airways. Thank you again. And like I always say, this is not the end, but to be continued.
Thanks for listening, and don't forget, always go with kind. Be sure to follow and subscribe on your favorite platform, and stay tuned for the next chapter of We're Big Kids Now.